Ethan Carter I didn't know, but he knew who I was. When the police won't help you and the priests don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero. You call on me. If you're a kid like Ethan, you're right. Plenty do. Ethan's letter started out just like any other fan mail. But soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about. There are places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map. I hadn't entered Red Creek Valley yet, but already I could feel its darkness reaching out for me. Finding Ethan Carter wasn't going to be as easy as knocking on his door. I was too late for that. To find Ethan, I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
Hello and welcome to The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. This is another game I've had for some time in my library, but never actually played it. I'm not sure what the settings... I might have to tweak some things. I did a couple test recordings and things were really dark. I may have resolved that, but I'm not sure. I'm running backwards because I did the first time. Thus, I'm going to do it again with you. So I did load up the game. I did play the first few minutes just to try to get some gauge of settings and stuff. Otherwise, I don't know anything about it. Aha. We're back where we began. I'm also trying some mouse smoothing, not to be confused with mouth smoothing. I don't have that. Mouth is not smooth. I will choke on my words. But if you're here, you're used to that. So the game looks pretty pretty. I'm also recording this at 2K resolution. I don't know what the numbers are by heart. So we'll see if that helps retain some details maybe in YouTube. If things are too dark or too washed out, I can hopefully tweak that. If I just record one episode and then you can tell me. But I think it's kind of like a walk around, a mystery game, figure stuff out. Bridge closed. So I'm going to be walking around and looking at stuff.
Seemed like a quiet, ordinary place. I've learned two things in my life. No place is truly quiet, and nowhere is really ordinary. Ethan warned me about that. Warned me not to be fooled by what I saw here. He didn't need to worry. I'd worked dozens of cases, hundreds. This would be my last one. Already I knew that.
I will, do my best not to interrupt the narrator. Pretty. Beautiful time of year. If you love the fall. Colors. But yeah, I seem to be able to run this at 60 frames per second at this resolution and settings. I can't run the game at super high, but this seems okay. Anyway, let me know if there is a problem with anything, video, audio, and I shall adjust otherwise. Onto the game. I'm wondering if we should cross this bridge. I know there's a path back there I didn't take. We're already here, and we can run. I did turn off motion blur, which I think is better. Let me turn it on for a second just to compare. This is with motion blur on. It kind of... don't know if that's good though for viewing. I find it gives me a headache. Because my eyes are trying to focus and they can't. But it does have a nice effect. But I'm going to keep it off unless there's a request to turn it on. We have blood. It's teaching us. Inspect. Okay. Accident? Murder? These are good questions. Crankshaft. These are all good questions that we're asking. What are you trying to tell me? Something about a crank, perhaps? Are we looking for the crank? Will that give us clues? This is an old train. Will it actually move? Oh. No. Turn off as in it's on? No. Would not think this is running. Well, what can we do? So yeah, I don't really know how this game works, you know, in terms of how to play it. It feels kind of like a point-and-click adventure game that is in first person. I have liked, okay, no, we've done that. Point-and-click games. Part of me wants to go back. So what do we know? This hits someone, but is it important? Is it relevant? I don't know. We're looking for Ethan Carter. I don't know who Ethan Carter is. The narrator said something about it's a little boy who wrote to him. So are we this him? Are we the private investigator? And yeah, are we here now to find this boy? I don't know if there's anybody else in the game, or if it's just us. Like, is our world empty? Now, I'm running all the way back here, and maybe that's not even a path, but it looks like a path. I think there are limits to how and where we can explore. I did read a review on Steam that was negative. Not that you should go by one review. Seems to be a fairly enjoyed game, but maybe not for everybody. But this seems pretty open. I mean, I don't know where I'm running to, or looking at. We're on a ridge. Yeah, we can't go down. So this is our barrier, our invisible wall. But maybe we'll find something? Whoa! Guy! That didn't scare me at all. I think it scared you, though. I just pretended to give the effect. No, that really startled me. I didn't know what it was. First I thought that was a bear or something. Sense. Okay, we have a sense. And we see a lot of skulls and bones, human remains. Wow. Okay. Thank you for terrifying me. Well done. Well, that looks like about it. Let's head back to the train. I don't know if there's like if time passes? Or like it maybe only passes through events. This game is old. I don't know how old. But that's why I can run it well on this computer. Is partially because it is an older game. This is also the Remux version, which is just done on a different Unreal Engine, I think. Original on, oh, I'll probably get this wrong. Unreal Engine 3, this one's done on 4. Or maybe it was 4 and 5, I don't know. Anyway, they updated the game. Just it makes it a bit fancier, I guess. Don't trick me anymore, please. Don't scare me. Okay. So there's lots of rock slides, it seems. Blocking paths. Convenient for storytelling. I see. Alright, so we can follow the train track, or we can take the road, which seems to run beside the train track. So let's do that. I'll look at any clues or interesting things that we see along the way. Like this. Actually, it is interesting because there's rope. Rope connected to... I mean, they're just using that to secure the rope, maybe? What does it tell us? Cut ties. Tied. Did we tie someone to the rope? But there's no blood. Okay, cool. I don't know if we have like a journal. There's blood. And legs. I were to guess, I think someone decided to leave their legs behind, as well as their blood, and then went along their merry way, all happy and perfectly still alive. Okay, this is obviously not good. And yes, that's a good question. Where is the rest of the body? Dragged away, crawled away, a victim, severed legs. The controls for this game are quite simple, so I don't think there is a journal. I don't remember seeing a key bind for it. Can't tell what I'm seeing because the word inspect is on top of it, but I think it's a rock with blood on it. Oh good, we pick it up. Okay. Blood or paint? We can take it. We can zoom in. Okay. And we can take the rock, apparently. I mean, we have an inventory then? I guess. We can crouch. Oh, there's a suitcase here. Oh, not a suitcase, that's a jerry can. Gasoline, diesel fuel, dropped in a rush. So I'm gonna burn the body, but decided we don't have time. Okay. I don't know what we're looking at here. Dried grass. Very observant. I did not see was something parked on top. That would explain it. Good thing this, like, thing is telling me all this stuff, so I don't have to think for myself yet. What does it mean when it does this? Don't know if I like that. In the rail car, we know where the rail car is. We were just there, and we did see blood, which would, you know, match up with hitting, you know, it was the front left side, which does line up with the person. So I think it's probably safe to say that that trolley did, in fact, run somebody over, severing their legs. And there was gasoline, maybe to try to burn, but they said rushed. Maybe they ran out of time. We have a footprint. Oh no, rock. That's where the rock came from. I can fix it. How do I fix? Okay. The rock back. And is that... what relevance does that serve other than maybe just to confirm that this is indeed where the rock came from? Scare me again with your traps. I say we move towards the creepy sounds, although it just sounds like trees kind of bending in the wind, creaking a little bit, serve to scare us. Just loops around. I mean, I can run to move faster, but I kind of want to take my time. Oh, that kind of looked a bit weird in the background there, but we've reached a visible wall. Can't go further. I can go up here, so maybe I can get closer. Just not the way I was trying to go. I have no reason to go this way. Nothing's really pointing me this way. It just felt like going this way. Maybe we get a nice view. What are you? An acorn. Oh, no, it's a grenade. It really looked like an acorn there for a moment. I guess I'll take the grenade. That is weird. I don't... Okay. Anyway, beautiful scenery. I have an old person moment. You know, back in my day, trees never looked so good in video games. Trees were really hard to make look good. And now they're... I mean, this is even not in... This is an old game. It's not even high settings. Or the highest settings. And they still look pretty amazing. It was interesting, though, that we found a grenade up there. Like, is that been relevant, or was it just let's put something up there so that there's something to find in case you happen to wander up here? Maybe we'll go be sent that way later. Maybe they expected it. They expect everything. I don't know if you can fail. I don't know if there's a time limit. I don't know if you can die. We almost got caught by that trap. But anyway, let's make our way back, I think, to the railroad. I mean, I kind of just want to look everywhere. Look in every corner in case there's secret loot. A loot chest over here. Sure, that's not the kind of game this is, but... Okay. Well, let's see, we got woodpile. Anything near the woodpile of interest? Nope. Does look like wood, though. Okay, we have another part of the train. Is there anything of importance here? Can we find the crank? I was told about a crank. Okay, we're on the other side now. Can we get back? Might be two ways to go. And over there we see a town. I assume that's where we're going to be heading. Can we go swimming? We can get our feet wet. Okay. Just gonna go up this way. I assume it meets up to where we were. And now we've seen kind of multiple paths that we can take to get past the, what is this? Like a bridge? Or just a marker of some kind? I mean, a bridge that's no longer here? No, maybe just, you know, a railing of sorts. Hey, don't go any further, or you'll fall off the cliff. Yeah, so we got those. We should follow the blood trail, though, right? I guess? It's probably a good idea. Oh, I think I see the rest of the person. Blood from legs. Blood from? Blood from. Fractured skull. Cause of death. Blood loss. Head trauma. I don't know what we're doing here and how this works. But I feel like I'm missing something. What other keybinds were there? Not yet. So maybe stuff gets filled in the more you know. Well, this is gruesome. It seemed to indicate that they crawled away, but also were hit in the head. So someone struck them down and then ran the trolley over them. And then they crawled away. What's that on the ground? No. Okay. Well, right now I know nothing. Let's see. I guess we go back. And we'll head that way. So far it like prompts us with anything that's worth looking at. I don't know if it'll keep doing that. So we can follow the railroad. So this will probably be a pretty just chill series, I guess. Quiet. I don't know. Mostly just gonna play the game. Bring you along. Let's take the path. I'm kind of curious if there are, in fact, human beings that we can talk to. Is anyone alive? What are you?
No trains have been through here for a long time. That was part of a pattern. Large pieces of this country were thrown away, doomed to become, and then remain, the worst versions of themselves. Beneath all that rot, dark things grow.
It just looks like an old power station. Old electrical. Got nothing hooked up anymore. Everything is old, he says. Abandoned. Okay, so we have a zoom. We can look a little closer. Not much. Very much a little. And it does keep going. So we could continue to follow the rail, but let's go across this bridge. See what else is going on. We can always come back. So we have like a bit of a spillover. Is this a... Okay, no. This is a dam that we're on. It's not just a bridge.
I've seen every version of people hurting each other, hurting themselves. And we blame it on compulsion, selfishness, madness. I suppose the idea is, if you name a thing, you can control it. There are things in this world that cannot be named.
Yeah, that looks like it's a spillover. This is the reservoir, I guess. Yeah. Water gets over there, goes over there, and spills over. There's ever too much water. We have cities in Canada that are solely powered by dams. But then it turns, you know, once upon a time a river into a big lake reservoir. This feels like Canada. Could be kind of Canada. Maybe Canada. Not winter Canada, but some of the trees match, I think. But very old, in fact, so maybe not Canada. Eastern Canada? We could go up there. There's another one of these buildings, yeah. This one does have electrical connections. So this series may serve to put you to sleep. And if that's all it does, and that's a good thing, then I'm happy with that. Okay. A clue. Read. Ah. I invoke the Boneless One, the one of voids, destroyer of ships, and he who is feared by the winds. Hear me, great minister, Vocaler. I wish to make a pact with you, to confound my enemies and protect my possessions. Use the doors of confusion to cloud their judgment. Seal the path with falsity and guile, and permit only those who can discern every true interior to pass. Aglon, tetragram, Wachion, Stimulamaton. These are words? Oh, we shouldn't say these words, or we too might invoke the Boneless One. Amen. Anything on the back? No. So some kind of ritual. The black spot on the back. That's very important. And watermarks, also important. The way guile is wet tells me nothing. Ooh. Was that always there? This, whoa. That's cool. Neat effect. One moment, please. I do like old structures. If I was here in real life, I would also like to explore it. Not necessarily looking for Ethan Carter, but just to walk around and look. It's a low resolution cobweb you built there, Mr. Spider. This isn't Half-Life. No, we're good. So we got two mysteries. I don't know, what do they mean? I mean, we could just try to walk into it to find out, but let's go back downstairs. Let's start with this one. Maybe we can't go in? We absolutely can. Oh. Takes us to a different place. So it's like a checkpoint? Or like a loading screen? Kinda? Over here, we got some books. What does this signify? There's more. It says swap. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, like this is where we'll find out how, if it's too dark for you. So that brings us back out. I don't get this. Whoa, no wait, we're back. Now we're back here, and that's gone. And now we can go through. Okay, so it was bringing us almost to the past. Right? Letting us look back to what was. And that looks similar to that, what's it called? when we were looking at the man with no legs. It was kind of, felt like it was also doing that. Like it was trying to show us the before time. And I guess once I leave it, I can't go back. And there was one up here too, but it's no longer here. Okay. Well, hopefully we can't, like, miss something. Now, I assume this is the same. It's changed. We didn't go to some other dimension. Okay, so that's what triggers it. I see. Okay, good to know. I mean, did it just put us in the exact same place? Yeah, it just loaded us in. Doesn't seem to matter which way you come at it. Although this looks different, doesn't it? I have no idea. Don't believe anything I say, because I am not knowledgeable about what we are playing. It says swap. I want to go in here. Swap. Wow. I don't know what just... What did it swap? What is going on? Do I have to make it proper? Like, is the world wrong? One of these is correct? Is it like a puzzle? Let's see. Which one just looks right? And, I have no idea. I mean, this is a wall, so it should have a wall, not a opening, I would think, right? We keep with, like, spatial dimensions. Kitchen? Would a kitchen make sense? Over here? Okay, this might be, because it went red, right? So that kind of indicates that I did something incorrect. More stairs? No, we're already... How tall is this building? Or maybe I can just, like, you know, bail again. And then I feel like we're at the top floor. So this looks like a top floor. Windows, windows. Okay, yeah. This looks like top. I have no idea. I'm just guessing. That doesn't look right, though. Where's that? There's windows there. I don't know the shape of the house. Go outside, take another look. Okay, I only canceled that one. Maybe? And then I'm back at the beginning. Okay. So, 2 windows, or 3 windows. I have no idea if this is what we're doing, but this is what I'm doing. So, welcome to me trying to puzzle. Okay, let's just try this. Let's get, how many of these were there? Pardon me, as I walk poorly upstairs. Right, okay, we came up here. This was a room. Okay, so up here, yeah, this is all the roof that we're seeing. The second floor is roof. And I don't know if I'm even thinking about this the right way, or if this is even part of the game mechanic. Being a puzzle, like, this house isn't that big. How come it gets bigger when we read? Right? It's not that big of a house. There is a window there. Or stairs. Kind of. No, that's the top. Okay, well, I'm going to read it one more time. Uh-oh. Pardon me, I had to sneeze, but I think I muted it. Okay, so that's wrong. But I can't switch it yet. Oh, this is... Sorry, this is more obvious to you than it is to me. So it's not until we enter it. Okay, but I know this is it should not be that. I'm, like, confused. This doesn't seem like the same house. And yet, it's not. Because I'm looking at the house right there. So we are over here now. Which means I should probably come over here and figure out what this place looks like. Was that good? I think I did it right. It didn't go red. So maybe it is a puzzle. Huh? Maybe. I'm just trying to match up the walls. Okay, I feel like it's one of these. These windows are boarded up. So maybe that one? Aww. But it still did it. Weird. And then it makes us start again. Okay. Well, that's this house. Can we get into this house? Or is that the way to get into the house? I could keep trying, because I feel like I got close there. So we could just, through different, assuming I can recreate what I just did. I would like some water, please. Ooh, a loon? Is that a loon? Sound like a loon. I saw a loon. Earlier this year, out on a lake, on a little road trip I managed to take. And it was beautiful. It's so loud. And it, yeah. It's like first thing in the morning, you hear the loon. Okay, so we come in here, you look to your right, and you have a little bit of stairwell. Cool. I'm not going to remember any of this. Kitchen is indeed here. I do remember we put the kitchen. Okay, so kitchen's on the left. Ah. But I'm busy. Okay, we'll read. Oops. That up again. Okay, we have an elderly man in a cap and with a cigarette and a little young boy on the left. We have, I don't know how old, and the two in the middle. They look like older but still kids. On the right hand side, older still. Anything on the back? On the day the photo was taken, Dad was sad, Mom was mad, Travis was loud, Grandpa was quiet, Uncle Chad was mean. Okay. So, Mom is in the center right. Dad's to the right in the tie. Uncle Chad is right there on the end. I think. I assume they're kind of lining the names up. Travis was loud. So is this Ethan Carter there on the side? And does this matter? I mean, what is it? What is it gonna reveal or represent? Like, do we have to use it in a different way? I'm not sure. Okay, so we were over here, so it does look like we have to piece this puzzle together. Okay, so we come up the stairs. We have a beam and a desk. You know, same kind of pattern with the wood.
Pop, they're getting worse. They keep talking about this thing, this sleeper.
I know. What I don't know is if it's real or not.
Okay, and then I had these slats. And I must have done that one not quite right. But I do remember the slats. Maybe I did it wrong. This has a cross and a stool. So desk. I'm trying to remember elements, but I'm not sure I will. And then after the boarded windows, we're just a corner. We should see a stairwell. And that brings us to here, which is the long hallway. Okay, so the other way, desk to the left, long hallway. Kind of a ramp up. And then we get to the attic. I don't remember if this was part of it. Maybe I failed before we got this high. And there's also something up here, which also looks like an attic. Okay, so that should be doable. Let's go back to the other house. Okay. Will I remember anything that I tried to pay attention to? Like this one. I already forgot what this one's supposed to be. Right? It was this, was it not? Or do we have to begin? We haven't begun yet. That's right. This is the beginning. It's not that. That's upstairs. It was that, I think. This was the kitchen. Let's confirm. Indeed. This is the kitchen. Okay. So I think I got it. Figured out. Well, I mean, what we're supposed to do. I'm not sure if I'll get it all correct, but let's try. So I'm pretty sure that's right. Alright, that was upstairs. Okay. I'm a fool. Alright, well, let's see. This one was the one with that. And then here... I don't think it was any of these. No. I don't think so. I may have already used it, though. Let's just start again. Okay. So, kitchen. We can confirm that we are right. No, let's go upstairs and do the one That. Correct. This one, small bench. Correct. This one. Don't think that's right. Maybe I'm confusing myself. I'm thinking, though, this room is this room. My memory is false. Might be that. Let's just see. Well, the stairs are here. Alright, we did just go in a loop. Are we not? Like, that veil is this veil. Which should indicate that, yes, indeed, it's this. Yeah, okay. Whoa, I don't remember any of that. No, this is in the attic. Yes, right? Oh, I don't know anymore. No, this was that. I think. Ooh, I don't want to mess up. Okay, let's go back upstairs. Let's go to the attic first. Let's get rid of the attic. That one I know. Excuse me. But it was this, wasn't it? It wasn't that. Yeah. Like that is this. So no. It's this. And some books. Treasure Island. What were you reading? Edgar Allan Poe. Alright, we're nearly done. However, I've left the ones I don't know. A hallway. I think it was the hallway one. Yes. Oh, I never went in there and looked around. Are you kidding me? So if that's that one, I believe this one... Aw. Is this one? It is indeed. You're not the kitchen. Kitchen's over there. Can't be a kitchen. This is a kitchen. You might be that. Now I'm just guessing though. Like it can't be this. This just doesn't make any sense. It's like a pantry? Secondary kitchen? This is really dark for me too. So if you can't see, that's perfect. You are seeing exactly what I am seeing. Okay. Oh, we've seen that room. We have not seen that room. I don't know. This is more expansive than I realized. Now I'm just back to trying to deduce. There's a window there, so it can't be that one. It could be that, to be honest. Maybe. What else we got? No. No. I'm gonna say it's this one. Okay. How about you? It can't be the same room. No. Yeah, like I think that's that. Because it's not that. It's not that, so it has to be this. We have an old chair. And we're back in the kitchen. Another kitchen? Dining room? It is a big house. Well, there's still upstairs to do. Right? Yeah, we're not done yet. But we're close. Are spiders? No spiders. No spider friends for us. No, this was done. Is everything done? What am I missing? I thought there was one more place that we needed to peek. But maybe I'm confused. Confusion happens. And then he was lost in the house, going round and round. It was obvious to the viewers. Not to him. Round and round he went. Ah, there it is. He was not mad. He was correct. Alright, so... I mean, is that the same? Okay, can't be that. No. I think it has to be that. And we did it. And we access the secret room. This game is interesting. Didn't know what to expect. This is kind of cool. Weird. Now I feel like I'm in the Elder Scrolls game and I want to make overpowered potions. And I'm disturbed that there's a head. Looks human. At least real, I mean. Game logic real. And a little skull. Is this just an Easter egg? What is this? What's the purpose? What do we learn from this? Oh. Maybe this. Maybe this is what we learn. So it is interesting. There's some basically like dark arts going on, right? Summoning something. So there's a mystery to resolve. I don't know if you want me to read these things. I don't always read well. But I can try. A magician once lived inside an old house and made potions that let him see the future. People from the village came to the magician's house and demanded he share his potions with them. "We want to see the future too," they told him. But the magician said no. The people from the village grew angry and burned the magician's house. But the magician knew this would happen. He had already cast a spell on his potion room. The house burned, but the room did not. The people from the valley waited, but the magician never came out.
Why are you standing there? You spying?
No?
No, huh? What the hell's wrong with you exactly?
Nothing.
You need to stop leaving your stupid stories around. They're freaking everyone out.
And we got an achievement for that. Discover the magic behind the something. Sorry, I didn't read it fast enough. Okay, so now we're... Is this the same room, but different? What do we have here? Blaze reveals moonshine operation by Daniel. Bayfield County. Ashland Township volunteer firefighters discovered an apparent moonshine still while battling a blaze in the woods off Old Ogden Road. According to authorities, the still comprised of a propane stove and 4-gallon stainless steel pot, which was used to hold the whiskey mash. Based on the size of the still, Bayfield County Sheriff Hank Chaffel believes it may be part of a small operation, though he admitted there could be other stills in the county. Officers on the scene recovered a half-gallon of apple pie moonshine and 1 gallon of unflavored moonshine. Apple cider and cinnamon sticks were found adjacent to the still. Very good then. That's the same one we already read. So Chad, the uncle, seems to have mistreated Ethan. Even just emotionally, but maybe more. I wonder if we went back to the man on the railroad, we could identify who they are. Kind of wondering if that was the uncle. I'm going to go check. I also just realized, we were in that house, but then it... Oh no, we went in this house, which kind of brought us into that house, and then we came back there. Oh no. Maybe the father? I still don't know how this works. Oh, you can touch anywhere? If I touch your legs. Oh, you can touch anywhere. Well, anywhere on the body. Alright, I don't know how this feature works. Well, short answer, no. We can't identify, or it doesn't seem so. Well, I am intrigued to keep playing. There's houses down there, too, so I don't know if each house will unlock a mystery. I do feel like there's not going to be anybody here, right? It's just going to be barren. And we'll just uncover clues and mysteries, but we won't actually find any other living soul. So there's a path that way. I wonder if that gets down to the other houses. There's also this road, which looks dirt. What else was up here beyond this house? Yeah, I don't know if we can run up into the woods, if there's anything worth seeing there, or if it'll stop us. No, we can go further. Whether we should or not. Whoa!
People come here for many reasons. They want to ask me questions about the future. And I can see the future. So it is the past that interests me. If you want to find my house, you must answer the questions I ask of you.
Very well.
Does death bring peace or suffering?
How do I answer?
Would you prefer anonymity over notoriety?
Okay. Is that personal questions?
Do you feel victory when your words cause pain?
No.
Do you take that which you know you will not return?
Depends. What are we taking? I might take a banana from the grocery store, but I'll pay for it. And then I'm going to eat that banana. Therefore, I will not return it. How do we... There's two spots.
Is betrayal caused by inequality or injustice?
I don't know what I'm choosing, though. Like, there's... Confused. Well, that's the sun, isn't it? Like, how am I picking? I wasn't listening, too.
Does sin come from the heart or the mind?
Mind, I guess. What happened? I found your place, I guess. You let me... But I didn't answer your questions. Really? Other than speaking them. I'm lost. A beautiful woman sat by a river. A witch approached and told the woman she was to have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear, and she could not stop crying. Fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping, until the child was born. But the crying had aged the woman. She was no longer beautiful. When he was old enough, her son climbed the mountain to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make his mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared, and the mother was beautiful again. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Oh, something on the back too? No, part of the same thing. The mother was beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. A beautiful woman sat by a river. It's like first draft, second draft. Here turn to hope and sadness and...
Ethan,
Yeah.
the point of life is not to rock the boat. Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real. That's what people respond to. Reality.
Okay, who's Missy? Wishes come true is the achievement. I am very confused. Is Missy Mom? Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. I don't mean it. I know I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. You just gotta pull your head out of them clouds, okay? Okay. I just took a pause. I also noticed my recording wasn't recording when I thought it was, so I don't know what I recorded and what I didn't just now. So I'll check it afterwards. We're going to end this here. There are these two notes, in case I didn't read them. You can pause and read them. So it looks like, yeah. So it looks like Ethan's probably being put through some difficult times with the grown-ups. Yelling, shaming. Sure. And this is the witch's hut, which we found by walking up the hill. I have no idea where we are now. And those questions that were asked. I'm assuming I recorded all that. If I didn't, we'll find out. Yeah, I'm going to say, and I'm going to keep playing this. I'm going to take a break and upload this. And I'll wait to hear if there is interest for anyone else. So if anybody wants to watch this series, just let me know. And I'll keep recording. If you're not comfortable leaving a message, you can just leave a thumbs up on the YouTube, and that will let me know that someone wants to continue seeing this. Okay, here we are. That's where we were. Ran up the hill. Found a witch. And a loon. Hello, loon. I want to know if the loon actually exists, or is just part of a soundscape. I want to see the loon. I would assume it would be on the water. And I could be wrong, and that's not a loon, and I'm crazy. Well, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, maybe we'll see you in the next one.